Example number 3. I will read the problem. What is the percent biomass of hydrogen at 5 grams of dihydrogen monoxide or water? So, from our previous discussion, in getting the percentage composition of an element, given lahat dun ang mass ng bawat element ng compound. So, for example, kung may H2O yun, given ang mass ng hydrogen, given ang mass ng oxygen, given rin ang total mass ng water. But this time, meron tayong given pero isa lang. Total mass only of water. So, how are we going to solve the percentage composition of hydrogen? So, this time, we will be needing the mole calculations. So, how are we going to solve that? So, we will bring down the mass of the water. So, ito po yan, grams of water. And, we need to convert the grams into mole of water. And after converting the mole of water, kailangan natin siya ma-convert into mole of hydrogen. And, pag na-convert na natin siya into mole of hydrogen, that is the time we can get the mass of hydrogen or grams of hydrogen. So, ibig sabihin, we're going to use the mole calculation. Mass to mole, mole to mole, mole to mass. Okay. So, kung meron tayong mass of dihydrogen monoxide or water, so ang kakailanganin natin dito is also the molar mass of water. Kasi may given grams tayo dito. Para ma-convert natin siya into mole, we will be needing the molar mass of water. So, kapag nakuha na natin yung moles of water, yan ang ating desired unit, paano naman siya ma-convert into hydrogen? That is the time na magmo-mole to mole tayo. Mole of hydrogen, dihydrogen monoxide to mole of hydrogen. So, saan natin kukunin tong mole to mole? Lagi kong sinasabi sa discussion natin, kapag nagmo-mole to mole tayo, lagi tayo gagamit ng mole ratio. So, kukunin natin ang number of moles ng dihydrogen monoxide at number of moles ng hydrogen sa chemical formula. So, yun yung magiging mole-to-mole conversion natin. And then, kapag nakuha na natin yung desired unit from the moles of hydrogen, that is the time that we're going to convert it into mass of hydrogen. And para ma-convert natin sa mass ng hydrogen, obviously, we will be needing the atomic weight of hydrogen. Yan. So, let us apply this general formula or mole calculation with given values from the problem. Okay. So, ang given natin from the problem, we have the 5 grams of dihydrogen monoxide. Sabi ko kanina, para ma-convert natin ang grams of hydrogen, we will be needing the molar mass of dihydrogen monoxide. Okay. So, again, ulitin ko yung 5 grams of dihydrogen monoxide para ma-convert it into mole. Kailangan natin ng mole conversion. We're going to use the molar mass of dihydrogen monoxide. So, dito, sinolve na natin. Assume na natin na nasolve natin ang molar mass ng dihydrogen monoxide. So, ito yung ating kaunang discussion. So, the molar mass of dihydrogen monoxide is 18.0153 grams. And, our unit for that is gram per mole. Ang sabi natin, kapag nakuha na natin yung molar mass, in every 1 mole of dihydrogen monoxide, there is equivalent of 18.0153 grams of dihydrogen monoxide. Ayan. Ngayon, nakuha na natin ang unit ng mole of dihydrogen monoxide or water. Kailangan natin siya ma-convert into hydrogen. At para ma-convert into hydrogen, gagamit tayo ng mole-to-mole conversion. So, ito yung mole-to-mole conversion natin. Siyempre, para makancel yung mole of dihydrogen monoxide natin dito sa taas or mole of water, kailangan nasa baba din yung mole of water. And we have only one mole of dihydrogen monoxide from the problem. So, ang conversion niya is what? The number of molecules of hydrogen in a compound. So, ilan ang number of molecules natin dito or number of moles natin dito sa compound or chemical formula na H2O. So, we have 2 moles of hydrogen. So, ang conversion natin is 1:2. So, para makancel yung moles of hydrogen natin, ibababa natin tong moles of hydrogen. So, typographical error po to. Just kindly delete the subscript 2 and oxygen. So, tatanggalin to pareho. So, ang matitira lang natin dito is 1 mole of hydrogen para makancel natin yung mole of hydrogen natin dito sa taas. And then, converted into mass of hydrogen. Obviously, kukunin natin yung molar mass kasi meron tayong grams na ilagay. So, sabi natin, ang molar mass ng hydrogen is 1.01. So, we round it off into 2 decimal places. So, bakit nag-round off tayo dito unlike sa percentage composition? So, nag-round off tayo dito kasi hindi naman to percentage composition. Ang kinukuha lang natin is mass. So, it's okay to round it off into 2 decimal places. So, in 1 mole of hydrogen, there is equivalent of 1.01 grams of hydrogen. So, all we have to do is to get the mass of the hydrogen. So, we were going to multiply all the numerator and divide it with the denominator. So, we will get 0.561 grams of water. So, balik ulit tayo on how to get the percentage composition of an element. So, anong gagawin natin? With the given mass ng element, so we have 0.561 grams of hydrogen, we will divide it with the total mass of the compound from the problem. So, ang nakalagay dito is 5 grams. So, 0.561 grams of hydrogen is divided by 5 grams of water multiplied by 100%. So, we will get the 11.2%. Yan. So, kung gusto natin malaman yung percentage composition ng oxygen dito, so since assume that this is 100%, obviously, we will subtract the 11.2% from 100. So, that will be the total percentage composition of oxygen. And for you to get for you to know how did you get the percentage of oxygen, so you can apply the following. Ang gagawin naman natin ditong conversion is to what? 1 molecule of dihydrogen monoxide to the molecule of oxygen. So, we have 1 molecule of oxygen. So, test yourself. What is the percent by mass of oxygen in 10 grams of copper 2 nitrate? So, same way, i-apply lang natin dito. Magga-grams of copper nitrate tayo to mole of copper nitrate. And syempre, para ma-convert natin into oxygen kasi hinahanap natin dito. So, magmo-mole to mole tayo dito. Mole of copper nitrate to mole of oxygen. So, kukunin natin yung number of molecules ng copper nitrate sa number of molecules ng specific element which is oxygen in the chemical formula. Ito yun. Before, we will convert it into mass of oxygen. Ayan. So, magkakaroon tayo ng mass to mole to mole, and then mole to mass. Ayan. So, 10 grams, dito yan, i-apply natin, 10 grams of copper 2 nitrate multiplied by, in 1 mole of copper nitrate, magkakaroon tayo ng equivalent, which is the total molar mass ng copper nitrate. So, all you have to do is to solve the molar mass of the copper nitrate. Multiplied by, so para makancel yung mole ng copper nitrate dito sa taas, ibababa natin yung mole of copper 2 nitrate natin dito, which is equivalent to what? How many moles of oxygen? So, magkakaroon tayo ng mole to mole conversion. 1 mole of copper 2 nitrate is equivalent to how many oxygen? So, distributive property, 2 times 3, we have 6. So, magiging 6 moles of oxygen na yan. So, nakuha na natin yung oxygen. So, ang kailangan natin is grams of oxygen. So, para makancel yung moles of oxygen dito sa taas, ibababa natin in 1 mole of oxygen, there is equivalent of how many grams of oxygen. So usually, yung ginagamit natin is 16.00 kung i-round off natin, 16.00 grams of oxygen. So, all we have to do is to multiply all the numerator, divide it with the product of the denominator, and we will get the mass of oxygen. At kapag nakuha na natin yung mass of oxygen, we can now compute the percentage composition of oxygen. So, dito yung na-compute nating mass of oxygen divided by mass of the what? Compound. So, 10 grams yun. So, mass of oxygen natin na na-compute divided by the 10 grams of copper 2 nitrate times 100. So, that will be the percentage. So, ito ang answer natin dito. 51.18%. So, for practice, pwede nyo i-apply yung solutions na yun.